Welcome to
A Blue Room Podcast.
where a husband and wife duo combines their love of history, pop culture, and the latest drama to bring you a funny, informative, and intriguing podcast. Welcome to our Blue Room.
Okay.
You're getting us on spring break. We had big plans.
Did we?
Big plans for the podcast.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But to be fair with you guys, and to be honest, because I'm all about honesty, this is our first episode we're recording, and it is Friday.
Friday?
It is Friday. So we're going to try to record 2 today. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Tell everyone how your spring break was. What did we do?
I wouldn't say we did a whole lot. I mean, that's like the tough thing is, the podcast seems easy just to sit down and record, but we like to be kind of prepared, then you have to edit and everything else. So honestly, this spring break, we did a whole lot of kind of nothing. I mean,
It was good, though. We needed to rest. We have been working. And the next 2 weeks are going to be working. So,
yeah, we went to HEB. We have HEBs now here in North Texas.
oh, we love HEB.
Yeah.
If you don't know HEB is a grocery store on steroids, basically.
Yeah, I mean it's a Texas-sized grocery store, is I think how they say it.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, not too much to report on the spring break front. We got a lot of rest. We watched movies.
Started Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah, we can talk
on
about that.
HBO.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, we like it.
It's a little raunchy, but
Yeah, but it's HBO. I mean, that's what HBO does.
yeah, we had no idea that this show was even a thing, and it's on its 4th season. It has John Goodman in it.
John Goodman.
The guy from Pitch Perfect.
Bumper from Pitch Perfect.
He's hilarious.
Whatever
in
his
this.
name is.
Yeah. But
Danny McBride.
yep, it's funny. It's pretty good. It's kind of poking holes at big mega churches, basically, and kind of poking fun at them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's funny.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah, recommend. Maybe like a 7 out of 10.
I would say more than that. I mean, they're easy episodes, I think.
Well, the first episode is an hour, but all the rest of the episodes are like 35 minutes or less. So it's a quick watch. So,
Which I like. It allows you to catch up a lot easier. Mm-hmm. Especially with 4 seasons. That's a lot to...
Yep.
If they were hour-long episodes.
Yep.
So, yeah.
You ready to get into it?
Yeah, I guess.
We have like 4, maybe 5 stories if I feel like talking about the final one for our pop culture stories of the week. Mm-hmm. So, a couple new things. I also have one of the stories. We can just start with this one story, okay. I guess. It's a little bit of a downer, but we were talking about it in our last episode, the Idaho 4. There's been a couple more updates. Mm-hmm. So, the 911 call that we were reading the transcript of last week got released to certain media outlets that asked for it. So it's not released completely to the public, but some of these media outlets, and a media outlet could be our podcast. Like we could have reached out and said, hey, we want the audio. So a lot of podcasts have already released the audio. A lot of like Instagram true crime sleuths that I follow have been releasing it as well. And it just kind of confirms what we already knew. I know that you thought the roommates were pretty shady, but listening to the audio, they were just a bunch of kids. So what we can hear in the audio, which didn't really transfer over to the transcript, is they're not in the room. Hunter and Emily, who were the two that were dating, that were living next door, they came in because Dylan and Bethany asked them to, the 2 surviving roommates, we remember. And so we basically hear Hunter kind of directing everybody, and Dylan's on the phone or Bethany's on the phone crying, and they're like, we think something happened, we don't know what happened. And Hunter, we hear him in the background say, everybody get back now. So the reason that they don't say anything about blood, or they say the words unconscious person, is because the door wasn't opened until Hunter went in first, which I give a lot of props to him because he's very brave as like a 20-year-old kid. And he opened the door, saw everything, and told all the girls to get back. So none of them, as far as we know from the 911 call, actually saw anything until the police came. So does that change your thoughts about anything?
I guess. I don't know. Bad situation.
It's a horrible situation.
Like, and I feel like they kind of put themselves in a bad situation because I can imagine this type of college house Door isn't locked ever. People are in and out all hours of the day. It's just not smart. It's not a smart thing for kids to do or anyone to do.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you're in Idaho. It doesn't matter if you're in a big city. Do not leave your doors unlocked.
Yeah, and you just need to be safe. And that's the hard part. And we don't even know. Like, so much is going to come out because the judge has lifted that an order from the state and said you have to stop keeping things so close and you have to release things to the public. I did have something wrong. I need to issue a correction. We're not in court right now. The court case doesn't start and our court date isn't until August 11th. But Koberger's lawyers are trying to get it pushed back. So that's our maybe weekly update of the Idaho case. I foresee something crazy coming out every week until August.
Yeah.
So,
well, and if that happens, it'll keep on getting pushed back, which is what it sounds like they want. So,
well, they just want public interest to die out because they're saying that no one has not heard of this case. So how are you going to get a jury that's unbiased?
Yeah.
Like, that would be hard. If I was on that jury, I would say, oh yeah, Brian Koberger did it, you know? So
you would get dismissed very quick.
Yep.
Might be a good thing.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. So yeah, that's our story number one. A little bit sad, but also I feel like it's vindicative for those two surviving roommates. They're just girls, and I know people are gonna be like, you're 20, 21, like you're old enough to know, but I don't know. When I was 21, I was living in New York, and I didn't know which way was up. So I feel bad for them.
Yeah, sad.
Yep.
Sad.
Okay, so the second story, total flip side, and you're going to be obsessed or excited, I think.
Okay, I need something to be excited about.
You sound so lethargic.
The Idaho stuff doesn't really interest me.
Oh, but it's like
just because
it's gonna be our whole life, like leading up to August.
This will be a single podcast then.
Oh, come on, man.
It's fine. I mean, I feel awful for them, but
yeah,
I mean, this might sound really morbid, but like murders happen every day.
Yeah, but this murder was so horrific.
Yeah.
So horrific and so unfair to those poor kids who are, it's just not fair.
Well, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like on a personal level for them, I mean, it's their parents' worst day of their life.
Yep.
But for it to be this massive thing and be like, oh, this guy liked her and that's why he did it. It's like crime of passion happens every day.
Yeah, that's true. And not everyone gets the same like publicity as this case
or like
gotten.
Celebrity treatment almost. Like
Yeah.
I feel like this guy's becoming
a celebrity. And we need to like forget him in the past.
And it sounds like he wanted to be a celebrity. So okay, anyways, next story.
Yep. So we have some Ted Lasso news.
Oh.
So Ted Lasso season 4 is coming to our Apple Plus TV screens, which means
So we have to re-up with Apple Plus.
Yep. So we don't have Apple Plus right now, but it's sounding like we're gonna have to.
I'm gonna wait until you finish the story before I give my thoughts because I have a lot.
Jason Sudeikis confirmed the news during the March 14th episode of Jason and Travis Kelce's New Heights podcast. So they were kind of grilling him about, hey, are we getting a new season? Hey, what's going on? Like, tell us the news. And Sudeikis said, I think you can ask it. Yeah, that's what we're writing. We're writing season 4 right now. But the big twist, Ted Lasso is now coaching a women's team.
So Jason Sudeikis is going to be in it.
Yes.
Okay, that was my biggest concern when they were talking about Ted Lasso coming back, but it was going to be called The Richmond Way, and it was going to be with Roy Kent instead.
It's looking like we might not get Roy Kent.
Well, he's a writer on it.
He's a writer on it, which I'll miss him. They should all just come to America. It would be fun.
Oh, it's going to be a woman. Oh.
We're not sure. They were pushing him on that, and Sudeikis played coy and was like, that's too many questions. So he's not going to let them know, but he did tell them that it's a women's team.
I don't know. I guess my biggest thing is Ted Lasso had such a great ending.
It was, I cried. I cried.
The last episode of Ted Lasso wrapped everything up so perfectly. Season 4, we don't need. And plus, I'll say this too. I loved the show.
Yep.
Since season 1 all through, I loved it. But it did get a little repetitive. Just The quirky little jokes and like the play on words is great writing, but it kind of gets to a point where it's like, okay, that's I don't know. I think this is a big issue with TV shows nowadays is they don't know when to stop.
And they can't let it lie.
Like Ted Lasso, great 3 seasons. Especially that first season, amazing, great TV. But like you don't need to keep beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
Like it was a great ending, good show. Let's go write something else.
That's true.
I don't know. Plus I feel like with the women's team you're just going to have the female version of players that we already met. You're gonna have the female version of Roy Kent. You're gonna have the female version of Danny. Like
well, that's what I was gonna tell you too. So they've picked up the options on original cast members: Hannah Waddingham, Brett Goldstein. That's
Roy Kent.
Roy Kent and Jeremy Swift.
That's Jamie Tart.
So they're all coming back, but I don't know how you do that with them.
Unless Roy comes on as a coach. But like
I love Roy Kent so much.
Yeah, he's the best.
Yep.
Honestly, unless Phoebe is back, I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
Remember Phoebe? Roy Kent's niece.
Oh.
Unless Phoebe's on it, I'm not watching
I thought you were talking about his girlfriend. I was like, his girlfriend made me mad.
No, his girlfriend, her storyline.
Well, she broke up with him and then kept wanting to be back with him, but then just ended up breaking up with him, and it was annoying to me.
Yeah, and then had that other relationship in the middle with her, like the lady that was giving the money for her company. Remember, she had that relationship going on, and she kind of went
so mad.
And she kind of went back with Roy. Like her storyline just got a little too.
So mad.
Her storyline just got too crazy, and it was like, she's a secondary to third string character.
Yeah, that made me really mad.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Okay, well, hey, I'll watch it. We'll re-up with Apple TV, I guess.
Yeah.
But
yep.
I'm a little skeptical just because I don't know. I just don't think you need to keep pushing, but
that's fair.
We'll watch.
Okay, so you're not going to care about this, but I find this fascinating. They've never really done this on TV before.
Okay.
Come on, man. You're not giving us any history lessons, so come up with a history lesson to tell us.
Okay, anyways.
Okay, so Jenna Bush Hager is the main host of basically the Today Show. Mm-hmm. And it used to be Hoda and Jenna. Yeah. It used to be...
But Hoda retired.
Hoda retired. Yeah. Now the show has relaunched with a new title that says Today with Jenna and Friends. So basically, Jenna Bush Hager is just auditioning all of these different celebrities to end up figuring out who her co-host is going to be.
Okay.
So some of the more notable guests have been Keke Palmer. I heard she killed it. I didn't watch any of it.
She's great.
Keke Palmer is freaking hysterical.
Yeah, she's great.
She is a precious gem that no one cares about for some reason.
Yeah.
So underrated. Love her. So and then I don't know how to say that name.
Oh, Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah, so she has been one. We have Eva Longoria.
So this is very similar. So when Regis retired, because it was. Did
they do this for him?
Well, it was Regis and Kelly.
No, I know that.
Yeah, so Kelly basically had like a year where it was like a new host every day, or like they'd had 3 shows or whatever, until they landed on her husband, who's now co-hosting with her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like this idea because I think it's like you give the people what they want, and also chemistry is everything on TV. And so you got to find someone that, hey, Keke Palmer may be great, but maybe her and Jenna Bush don't.
Well, and also who
really
has
mesh.
Keke doesn't have the time. You know what I'm saying? Like she's on a film schedule.
But she won't do that. This is a big gig.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, to be a everyday news anchor.
But some of these people I just find interesting. So like Scarlett Johansson hosted, which
she seems way too big.
Yeah,
for this.
Kelsey Ballerini hosted in January.
Weird. Taraji P. Henson's weird. She's a big actress.
Yeah. Sierra, Jordan Sparks, Winona Judd.
Yeah, but
we have a lot of these people.
But maybe not all of them are auditioning. They're just filling in.
That's true.
Like Scarlett Johansson may just be filling in for a few days because she's in New York, not that she wants the gig.
Amy Poehler. A lot of these people are just interesting to me. I don't know. Justin Sylvester. So like she has Savannah Guthrie. That makes sense to me.
Isn't she already on one?
Yeah. Regina Hall. There's just Dwayne Wade.
Ugh.
How funny is that?
Ugh. My Dallas fans know Dwayne Wade's the worst.
Who's that?
He played for the Miami Heat. Flopped his way to a championship against us.
Wow.
Shot more free throws than any other individual in a single NBA Finals.
So that's just interesting that he's going to be hosting. But I guess not.
Well, yeah, but his wife.
A lot of athletes do that.
And his wife's Gabrielle Union.
Oh, I did not know this.
I'm almost positive. Google real fast. I'm almost positive. And so he's like become a celebrity status because
Dwayne
of that.
Wade.
Yeah.
This is the first article by Today. How Dwayne Wade reacted to Gabrielle Union's soft era. What does that mean? That's what they were talking about on Today with Jenna and Friends.
Wow, great.
But the most recent host is Brooke Shields, which I adore Brooke Shields. So I like that.
I'm glad we're getting back to like hard-hitting news. Talking about Gabrielle Union's soft era.
I mean, honestly, I think we should be lucky that that's what's happening.
Yeah, whatever.
At least it's nothing worse.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. Yeah. And Jamie Lee Curtis reunite for big laughs in Freakier Friday trailer. I am so excited about this.
I don't think I ever saw this movie.
Oh, what?
It was a little bit before my time.
Oh.
Plus, as a kid, it was like a girl movie.
Freaky Friday we'll watch it. Freaky Friday, maybe we can watch it tonight. Freaky Friday is one of my favorite movies ever. It's freaking hysterical.
That was hilarious. Freaky Friday, maybe we can, just saying Freaky Friday, we can maybe, like, okay.
I just got excited. It has Lindsay Lohan in it, Jamie Lee Curtis, I don't want to be anything.
Gavin DeGraw?
No.
Oh, I'd say Gavin DeGraw's on it?
What's that show? One Tree Hill?
One Tree Hill?
What's the guy's name? Chad Michael Murray.
Oh, what?
Chad Michael Murray is in the original Freaky Friday. So
you had me excited. I thought Gavin DeGraw was on it.
Oh, whatever, man.
What?
So, I haven't watched the trailer yet, so I'm excited to watch it. But Us Weekly says, the trailer delivers laughs, which it dropped today, Friday, March 14th.
That was a movie I just never. I don't know. Like I said, it was always like a girl movie, and it's like
It's not a girl movie.
Yeah, but as a little kid, that's how it was like promoted. It was like, it's a girl movie.
Yeah. It says the mother-daughter duo jump up and leave at the thought of history repeating itself because they're talking to this fortune teller, only to have the premonition come true, but with a twist. This time around, Anna's daughter and her British friend also swap bodies with the elder Coleman ladies, and hilarity ensues. I don't know.
What's with Lindsay Lohan and like British twins?
I know.
British friends.
I don't really like that side of it. I really think it just should have been Lindsay and Jamie, but...
Is it going to be a Disney Plus movie?
I think so. Curtis says, my face looks like a Birkin bag that's been left out in the sun to rot.
Oh, God. She's a funny lady.
They're both funny. So I'm excited about this. Let's see.
It's great that Lindsay Lohan's back on this like uphill swing.
Oh, this is pretty funny though. Throughout the trailer, the ladies must pretend to be one another until they can switch back, which means playing pickleball, attending high school, driving in a convertible, and having a run-in with Chad Michael Murray's Jake from the original movie. So he'll be in it. That'll be fun. There's also a brief cameo from Lohan's Parent Trap co-star Elaine Hendricks, who was spotted rolling her eyes in the trailer while standing next to a giant pizza costume.
Okay, here's the question. Between these three, who is the best? I want you to rank them.
Okay.
Hilary Duff,
Oh, okay.
Amanda Bynes,
Oh.
or Lindsay Lohan.
So it goes, without question, Amanda Bynes.
Whoa!
Yep.
For number one?
Yeah, who Amanda Bynes used to be. Like,
like in their prime. Who?
I pray every day that Amanda Bynes is just playing like a cultural societal trick on us.
I don't know about
and that she'll come back and make my favorite movies again. So anyway, Amanda Bynes, Hilary Duff, Lindsay Lohan.
Whoa, Lindsay Lohan, wow.
Why? Well, you don't think?
No, I thought you would have done...
Hilary Duff first.
No, I thought you'd do Lindsay Lohan first.
No. So Amanda Bynes changed my life with She's the Man. And I'm purely ranking this on She's the Man.
Yeah.
Like, next Halloween, I want to go as Sebastian Hastings for Halloween.
Yeah, but Cinderella Story is one of your favorites.
Yes, and so is the Lizzie McGuire movie. Yeah. And I also had a Hilary Duff-themed bedroom when I was little. So I love Hilary Duff. It's really neck and neck with Hilary Duff and Amanda Bynes. Lindsay Lohan, Parent Trap. Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. Like, these women raised me.
She's a great actress, but I wouldn't say she's funny.
Yeah, Georgia Rule. Oh my gosh, her
Mean
and Georgia
Girls.
Rule is insane. Mean Girls, of course.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me to rank them against each other because I just can't. These three women raised me. It is what it is.
Your ranking is also that'd be my ranking also.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Amanda
good.
Bynes was just hysterical.
She was the funniest person alive. She was the funniest person alive.
And Hilary Duff was good too because she was a good actress, but she'd also be goofy and silly.
Mm-hmm. But she wasn't necessarily funny. She played the straight man a lot. She was like the main character.
Hilary Duff?
Yeah.
Yeah, but in like Lizzie McGuire, she was goofy.
She was always like clumsy.
Yeah,
and
she was
falling around.
and
yeah.
yeah.
So I think
Cadet Kelly, it's another great one.
Oh, great one.
Yeah.
See, this is why I married this man, because he understands Disney lore. You know.
Shout out my mom.
So I'm a liar, though. I guess it's scheduled to be released in theaters on August 8th, so we'll have to go see it.
August 8th?
Mm-hmm.
That seems really fast for them just dropping the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
know. They in May 2023, Curtis and Lohan celebrated the original film's 20th anniversary, which makes me feel old. I remember going to see it in theaters.
I would say it was in theaters.
Yeah, and
Okay.
addressed rumors of an impending sequel in a joint interview with the New York Times. So, that's
We'll
gonna be
see.
crazy.
I don't know.
I don't know if it'll be great, but I'm excited.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. We talked about. Do we have any show recaps that we need to talk about?
This past week in 1923 was wild.
1923.
Spoilers now, so go ahead and go watch it. Even if you're driving, just watch while you drive.
No.
So Alex got to Ellis Island. She did not have her papers set up where she could bypass Ellis Island.
Do you guys know what I'm so sick of? I'm so sick of being disturbed by 1923.
It's been a disturbing season.
I'm sick
the
of
entire thing.
I'm sick of the wolves breaking into the house. I'm sick of the mountain lions. I'm sick of Alex having to take her clothes off. I'm sick of all of it. I am sick of it. And how did we leave it? We don't know if she's going to be released. Or no, she was released.
She was released.
She was totally Alex in that last scene. She talked circles around that guy who I freaking hate.
Yeah.
And
so now she's on the train trying to get to Billings, I believe, first.
But then it ended. She went into the women's room and this creepy guy is going after her. And I said, oh my gosh, if she gets raped, I'm going to be upset.
Well, and the thing is, too, is like this last episode, almost no Spencer in it.
Yeah, that was upsetting.
His little buddy and him dropped the truck, but almost no Spencer.
But I was happy that he made a good decision because his friend was like losing his mind and his little Italian friend died.
Yeah, gets shot by the Texas Rangers.
But now, of course, Spencer's on foot. How do you get from Texas all the way up to Wyoming or Montana? How are you going to do that?
I mean, I guess my biggest thing with him now is he's by himself. Doesn't have to worry about the mob.
Yeah, so
And
less
also,
worries with that.
He's back in America, which I think it makes it so much easier.
I agree.
Some of the most stressful episodes are when they're trying to get through Morocco and they're trying to get through Italy, and it's just like mayhem and nobody speaks English. It's like those were stressful episodes.
Yeah.
I would rather take him walking all the way to Montana.
Because he is self-sufficient. He can take care of himself.
He'll be okay.
So that's fine. I am super worried about Alex. Like if she, like I said, gets hurt in some way, it's going to make me upset. And we know that it ends up being fine because they have their family tree and like their family lineage.
We don't know that.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't. We have no idea what the family tree is when it comes to John Dutton III from Yellowstone.
Oh, because we don't know if Alex and Spencer are John Dutton's parents or grandparents or if
his brother Jack.
Or his brother Jack.
We have for all we know, Alex and Spencer could never see each other again.
Why would you even say that?
I'm just saying, for all we know, she could get killed on that train.
Okay, that's rude. Don't even.
I'm just saying, think about that. We have no idea.
I'm not thinking about that. No.
How disturbing would that be?
If that actually happens, then I'm never speaking to Taylor Sheridan again.
Do you speak to him often?
What? Okay.
So yeah, new episode on Sunday for that. Excited.
I'm scared about that.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And then like we said, we're watching Righteous Gemstones. Once we get more into it, we're only on like episode 4. We can start talking about it more. I still don't know the characters' names, so we're not gonna.
All I know is Jesse and Eli.
Which one's that?
Jesse's the older son and Eli's the dad.
I don't like Jesse at all, but yeah.
No, Jesse's the worst.
Yeah. My favorite is Jesse's wife.
Yeah, I have no idea what her name is.
She's amazing. She's this beautiful redhead. Anyway, okay, that is our episode for today. We hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.